Well, we had looked at a couple different options when choosing an office space for the company, and we knew we wanted kind of the shared space concept, but didn't want to be stuck with some of the constraints that a lot of the current people providing that service have. And so it's typically, the downtown area, and its parking is difficult, or it's further away from where some of our employees live. And so this really ended up being kind of a mix of just convenient location. Some of the amenities and things like parking are much easier if we have clients or guests coming in, as well as just the price point when you're comparing it to some of the downtown locations is a lot more reasonable. It works really well for the company I'm with. I'm with StoGo, we're a startup company, and so it just allows us some flexibility as far as the time window that we're here for, the amount of space that we need. So currently we have one large office space, and if we need it, we have phone booths to use if we need to step out for a private call. If we're having a good week and we've got somebody to come in for a contract, we go ahead and set up a meeting time in the conference room. Everything's set up really nice. There's equipment in there. We don't have to buy a fancy conference table and all the nice leather chairs. We've got that waiting for us. And so just kind of whatever needs doing based on the day-to-day, we're able to kind of adjust to that, and it's really flexible and it's kind of easy to do without really having to commit to a lot of resources. I think it's been really good for startups, especially if you're looking to capture that startup vibe and that energy. It kind of helps to lend into that and give you that environment where you can really thrive in. We were one of the first tenants in the office, and so we've gotten to see it grow. And so they've added new conference rooms and some new events, and so they do have different people coming in to hold different events, and so you get to meet a whole wide range of different people and companies, and just within who's already permanently here, we've got 4 or 5 different industries just down the hallway. And so it's really easy to just, we're outside watching TV, or you're in the break room and you're talking and chatting, and you start realizing that, hey, it's a small world and we kind of do some of the same touch points. Let's have a conversation. We have Amy as a receptionist, and I hate to say she's our receptionist, but it really does feel that way. And if somebody comes in, she knows who we're waiting and expecting, and she'll kind of help them point this way, and she'll hand out business cards and kind of make an introduction for us. And so it really does help add a little bit of sense of professionalism, especially for a startup company who may not be able to necessarily afford that position. And so you kind of get that benefit without having to pay for it. The whole kitchen setup, it's not like your typical break room. It feels almost like a home. And so I think the staff here has really done a good job of helping it feel that way. And so they even get our input in what kind of snacks we want in the vending machines, or what do we want the fridge stocked with. And they've got a good selection of appliances and everything, and so I'm even able to come in here and put something in the toaster oven, or use the microwave, or use a couple different things, and so that's been really nice. The location works really well, particularly for us. We do have a wide range of clients that are kind of around the city, and so if we were downtown, it may be too far for some others. If we were on the far north side, it's too far, so it's a good central location. I think being right next to the airport has been really convenient as well, especially if you have somebody coming from out of town. They're probably staying, right down the street, or they're flying in. They can just catch a 2-minute Uber and they'll be here. So it's a pretty good central and flexible location for most of our needs. I mean, cost savings is awesome. Being a young startup, you really try to be good stewards of your resources. And so I think you're really getting a good bang for your buck here. You're not really sacrificing anything by paying lower, and you're really gaining a lot.
Hi, I'm Jule Rodriguez, co-owner and president of Space on the Fly. Most of our memberships include a 24/7 access, which is something you don't get in most office buildings. If you need to work during the middle of the night, weekends, holidays, you get to come in anytime you need to work. We have a great location. We're located right on 410, in between the airport and North Star Mall. Come by for a tour and mention this video, get a 2-day free trial.